Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Joanne. It's been a while since I filmed a video and I honestly can't believe that it's only a few weeks till the end of the year. Time seriously is flying by like crazy. And so before I knew it, it was kind of time to do my annual, I like to call it a handbag roundup, but basically just an overview of all the bags that I purchased this year. I really love doing these videos. It's kind of a nice I don't want to call it an inventory count. It gives me an idea of how much that I've purchased for the year, and something that I was hoping to do for this year in particular was to actually really scale back the amount of bags that I purchased. I've never really purchased an extensive amount of pieces. I think the most in terms of like the value, like the price point, I would say definitely skyrocketed a little bit when it was closer to around 2021, I want to say, and slowly I kind of went back to normal. So I wouldn't say I've purchased like a ton, but kind of looking back at this year in particular, I'm pretty happy with the bags that I've ended up picking. And I feel like overall, I think I've been a little bit better at being more mindful, even beyond what I attempt to do every year in terms of everything that I purchase. And so I feel like I'm really happy with the bags that I ended up picking up this year. I know actually last year, and I'm planning to do a video on this, but some of the bags, although I adore them, I really did find that they ended up not working out for me for various reasons. And although it was kind of more of a learning point for me in those cases, I'm happy to say I think I've not only utilized these bags a ton since I've purchased them this year, but I think a lot of them will remain in my collection for quite some time. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. And the first bag that I'm going to talk about is actually a bag that I purchased at the end of last year, but I actually received it at the beginning of this year. And so this actually didn't make the cut for last year's handbag roundup, and that is this little piece. So this is the Polene Neuf Mini, and it's in the beautiful color sandalwood. Before I move forward, I do want to say that a lot of these bags I do actually have individual videos on, usually a review of them and my opinions about it. So if you are interested, I will leave a link down in the description for all of the bags that I do have videos for. So definitely check those out if you are interested in learning a little bit more. But with that out of the way, and continuing on, this would be the first bag that I purchased for this year. The next piece that I purchased, and I hope this isn't going to destroy the camera, but is this piece right here. And this is the Coach pen shoulder bag, and it's in the beautiful metallic mirror collection. And I got this from the Coach outlet, and I really love this piece. I think the collection was really well done, and I did go with this one because I figured it would have the most minimal wear and tear to it, just because it didn't have any flaps or anything, and it is just a zippered top. I've actually bought this with the intention of using this for kind of an event bag because I just love the look of it. And I'm happy to say that I did use it for a couple events this year. So I didn't expect to get a ton of use out of it because I don't go to that many events. But I really loved using it for the ones that I did, and I definitely got compliments on them too. So I would recommend, if you were interested in this collection, if you can find it on the secondhand market, I think it is a nice piece to pick up. So the next bag that I picked up is the Coach Nolita 19, and it's in the black leather, and it just has this puffy seat on the front. I know you can probably classify this as more of a small leather good, but I utilize this as a little small bag when I go to work, so I'm going to include this. I think this is a fantastic option if you're looking for a small handheld or shoulder bag even. A great option if you're looking for something at a more reasonable price point than something from Louis Vuitton, for instance. And yeah, I've gotten so much use. I bring this with me every time I go to work, and it's just a great piece to include just my essentials so that I don't have to bring like my big work bag with me when I'm stopping for a coffee or just running out for errands or anything like that. So this one has been a really great and useful piece. So the next piece I have never done a video on, and it's actually from Lululemon, and it is the belt bag. This is the Everywhere belt bag, but it's in the mini size. And time again, I always wanted a belt bag. I really liked the look of it on other people, but for some reason I figured there was something weird about it when I purchased it. I got the regular size. I think it's the 1 liter one, and something about it just I didn't love it on me, and so I ended up selling it, and then I was gifted a non-Lululemon belt bag, but it was also the same size. It was pretty much identical to the other one. And then also I had one, I do actually have a video on my channel. I no longer have it, but it was from the Chloe children's line, but I also got a belt bag in that instance as well. And again, something about them, I just didn't love the look on them. And then so when I finally picked up this piece, because I absolutely loved this color that they had, and I really liked this kind of like bright orange coral accent on it, I figured it out. It's because I found they were just too big on my body frame, because I absolutely love this. I use it a ton. It's so convenient. I just went on a trip to visit family in the UK and use this in the airport to just keep my passport, my wallet, my phone. It was super easy. I like to take a lot of walks as well, and this is just such a good, easy go-to bag to just, again, put just those bare essentials in that I might need with me. And yeah, so this, I honestly have to say, is a fantastic piece. It's small but mighty, I would say, and really, unless you're trying to fit a ton of things in it, I think this is just a great size, especially for me personally, as someone who's quite small. I'm petite and just a smaller body frame. This looked how I thought other bags or other belt bags looked on other people, so was super happy, and I've used this a ton since I purchased it. The next bag that I purchased is this wonderful Cassie crossbody in the 17. This is from Coach. I have a video on my channel, of course, on this, and I have been loving this. I've used this so many times. I just find this beautiful navy color to go really well with jeans, and I never really thought about it. For the longest time, I never had a navy bag. I've had other more grayish blue toned bags, but never a deep navy. And since I've gotten this, it's been fantastic. I've worn it so much, especially more on a casual sort of situation, and it just fits all my essentials. Again, if I just need to run out, have my phone, wallet, keys, maybe like a lip balm or something, this has just been such a great piece to have. It is versatile. I won't get too much into it, but really happy with this and worn it a ton since I've purchased it. Another bag that I purchased this year that I haven't shown on this channel is actually from this brand called Roots. They are a Canadian brand, and they do specialize in more so leather pieces. We're talking about accessories and bags and such, but they also of course are a clothing brand, so they have tons of clothing pieces as well. They're more like, I'd say, like athleisure. They have like hoodies and like sweatpants, a lot of those situations, really the whole range, but I would say I kind of see them more so in that range for their products. This piece is a wonderful, like small, compact leather crossbody bag. It's made in Canada, and yeah, I wanted something that would be perfect for a super casual situation, because I love all my bags, but they do often skew a little bit more of a dressed up look. And not to the extent of me wanting to use them for something like an outdoor festival of some sort, or if I'm going like outdoors, I'm going camping or something, where I just wanted something small and super casual to go with whatever I was wearing. I felt that I was missing that. I do have a old black leather crossbody, like a messenger style bag from Coach, which I ended up utilizing, but I just wanted something to be a little bit lighter, and I saw this and there was a sale on it, and so I ended up picking up. It's super simple. It also has really nice a kind of a rustic antique brass hardware, and I feel like that just goes with everything as well. So just an easy turn lock. I'm not gonna go too far into it, but yeah, it's a kind of canvas interior. There's no pockets on the inside, it's just one kind of compartment, but I figured this would go so well if I am wearing something more of like a Western style as well, or kind of like an outdoor festival again, like I mentioned, that this would go perfectly. So I actually haven't brought this out at all. I haven't used it yet, but I'm really excited to use it more come the new year. So hopefully this does actually pan out. I'm happy with it at the moment, but who knows. So we're coming up to the end already, almost. And so my second to last bag that I want to talk about is one that I have my most recent video on my channel on, and it is the Horse Mini Clementine. This is in the beautiful oat color. I really have been loving this bag. I've been reaching it so much since I've got it, even though it's such a light bag, and I am a little bit concerned and worried about getting color transfer. So far, so good, and nothing has happened. And yeah, it's just been such a delightful bag to use. I really love the look of it, and quality-wise, I'm very happy with it. So again, if you want more information, I do have a video on it, but really at the moment, no major complaints to it, and I think for the value, for the price that I paid for it, I'm really happy with it as well. And I did pick it up before the Black Friday sale, and I would have gotten it even cheaper if I did wait and had picked it up during that sale, but hopefully maybe they'll have a Boxing Day sale, I'm not sure. But definitely I would say check this bag out, or the larger size of course, and the brand itself if you are interested in it. I feel like this was such a good piece that I picked up very recently. And finally, the last bag that I picked up, and I quote picked up because it was actually a gift that I had asked for and I was really appreciative of getting, but it's over here, and it's actually the Lululemon New Crew backpack. It's in the 22 liters, and it's in the, I think it's called Brown Fawn, I want to say. It's no longer on the website. The color itself is sold out, but they always do new colors and frequently restock. It's definitely not like a limited style that they have. And I really wanted something actually to use as my personal item when I was traveling. Again, I mentioned I went most recently to London actually to visit some family, so I wanted something a little bigger. I do absolutely love the Kate Spade nylon tote that I have, and I've used that as my personal item and as a work bag for so many years. I have videos that have had a lot of views on that, and I don't know, as I'm getting older, I was like, you know what, I just want to have a backpack. I just don't want a tote. I want something easy to just throw on my back and then just not have to worry about it. And I really liked the look of this, especially because, as I mentioned, as someone who has a really small body frame, a lot of backpacks just overwhelm me and I just don't like the look of them. And this one doesn't. I think this is such a good size. It's a little bit bigger than my Matte Nat backpack as well, which I find a little bit too small for me in terms of having it as a personal item when I'm on a flight. And so this one just checked all the boxes and I was super happy. I can do a video on this if you would like, but just as a comment, I used it for my traveling and now it's kind of been my staple bag so far as my work backpack as well. It's just really easy to put things in, has a little bit more room again than my Matte Nat backpack. Also in terms of traveling, it has this convenient little strap on the back just to make it a little bit more secure on my roller bag when I'm traveling. So yeah, this has been such a good piece. Really grateful that I got it for a gift and it's been well utilized. But yeah, that is it. Those are all the bags that I got this year, so I think I did really well. If you, again, want any other videos for the ones that I haven't done, just let me know and I'll try making a video on those. But aside from that, like I also mentioned earlier, any videos that I do have on any of the bags that were shown in this video will be in the description box, so definitely check those out if you're interested. But otherwise, thank you all for taking the time to watch my videos, especially those that subscribe. Really appreciate it. This year was kind of amazing to me because I finally got monetized on YouTube. I've been watching YouTube for so many years, well over a decade, and I finally bit the bullet a few years ago to start making my own videos. And yeah, and now here I am still making videos, a little bit inconsistently. I definitely still need to work on that. I always need to work on that. But aside from that, thank you as always. I hope you all have a wonderful holiday season, whatever you celebrate, whether you do or not. I just hope you have a wonderful rest of December. I'm going to try to record a couple more videos before the end of the year and try to push those out. So we'll see. Hopefully those do come up. But aside from that, like I mentioned, I hope you all have a wonderful day and I'll see you in the next video.